Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
It's adapted from a novel, this script. So I believe the novel was also called Dark Seven, right? And I'm glad that they kept the title also, because that is the first thing that intrigued me about the show, about mine and Nidhi's chemistry. It's great. It's very different from the kind of equation that you've seen us in the past. I enjoy working with friends, to be very honest. If I was given a choice, I'd always work with friends because it's just, you can cut the crap and you can come straight to the point. You can connect from where you had left the last time, and it's just easier. There's a
Right.
level of trust that takes time to build generally.
If there's ever going to be a tripling season next, if there's ever going to be permanent roommates next, these are two questions I think everyone has who's ever seen it. So if there's any ray of hope that you have, your fans
There is.
have. So welcome to India Forum, Sumit. First of all, I really wanted to start off with this because I've been a fan since the beginning. It's like it's not going to be wrong to say that you made web shows look cool when they were just the beginning in a country like ours. And all the work that you've done so far is something that's been different in its own sense. So, what do you think on that front? With you've come so far with the kind of work you've done, you've experimented so much. So, what kind of like right now? How does all of that feel?
It feels great, yeah. I mean, more than anything else, it feels great because I feel a little privileged that I get opportunities to try different things, because I feel, I mean, most actors, most artists like trying different things, dabbling into different genres, uh, but not everybody gets opportunities to do that. I'm blessed to have opportunities to do that, and I'm trying my level best to, to not disappoint fate, to not disappoint the universe that, okay, Arey, we gave you this opportunity and you didn't do justice. So I try my level best to do the best that I can to my ability.
Right. So today we're here to talk about your upcoming series, of course, which is called Dark Seven White. First of all, tell us about it and what's with the mystery behind the name that it is. That's what I want to know.
It's adapted from a novel, this script. So I believe the novel was also called Dark Seven, right? And I'm glad that they kept the title also, because that is the first thing that intrigued me about the show. And then when I heard the script, when I heard the narration, I felt that uh, it felt very, like a thriller novel. I felt like I was listening to a thriller novel. So it has that quality to it. It keeps unraveling itself in every episode, layer by layer. Uh, and that's rare these days. You don't find such precise narratives. So that's what attracted me to it, and that's what the mystery is all about.
All right. Interesting how you pointed out that, shows don't keep you hooked that much as they probably once did or they as much as they should. And yet, there's an increasing number of thrillers that we've seen, thrillers, crime thrillers, various genres of thrillers and mystery to say the least.
Mhm.
So, at what point, what do you think sets apart your show from what we've been seeing? Because there's an overdose of shows, of course. So, what would you
Uh,
say to that?
Firstly, me, I set it apart because I because a lot of people have seen me do a certain kind of work. So I thought it'd be interesting if I get to do a part which is visually, thematically, different.
ये रूल्स रेगुलेशन ये सब कॉमनर्स के लिए होते हैं, राजा महाराजाओं के लिए नहीं होते.
And but I'm a very small part of this. I think what is special about this show is, firstly, it's just the belief that all Balaji and Z5 had in the script, and they've backed it. And it's not the kind of script which is trying to crowd please or trying to play to the gallery. It's very layered, and it takes guts to do something like this at this point of time, because there's so much content out there. So everybody sort of wants to play safe, and you know what I'm saying. But this, I have to give credit to both the networks that they've backed it so well. Secondly, I really believe that it's got some incredible performances. Although most of the actors are relatively new, but they've done some incredible work. I mean, I saw most of it while I was dubbing for the show and while I was shooting dubbing for voiceovers. So I saw the footage and I was very, very impressed. In fact, I'm pushing it, but I could not focus too much on my work and how I'm looking because I was so drawn to what they are doing, and they were doing some really good work, all of them.
Right. Right, of course. Talk about the cast, and I don't think any of your fans or Nidhi's fan can miss out how there's two of you on the screen. That is something that's always going to be there,
Yeah.
and it's not just for the shows that you've done, but also because of the kind of chemistry that you've brought about on screen. So, how
Yes.
has that been? Even when you say that there's a very little part that you play, so how is it, what kind of comfort level do you guys have when you guys come together? Because now it goes down to years. And if
Hmm.
you have any anecdotes to share.
Hmm. Sorry, I mean, I just want to correct. I don't play a little part. I play a fairly substantial part.
I
But
mean,
what I'm
right.
I was
No,
trying to
I
say is
mean,
that, but yeah,
I got
but
it.
I think everybody's got a very, very potent role in this. And coming back to your question about mine and Nidhi's chemistry, it's great. It's very different from the kind of equation that you've seen us in the past,
Right.
in whatever shows you've seen us in. This is a very, very different kind of equation that you'll get to see. Also, Nidhi's character is very different from the kind of parts that she's been playing so far. It's very poised, it's very, very understated. So it's interesting. I really liked how she's approached her role. And yeah, I mean, it's always, I really enjoy working with people I have worked with and I'm comfortable working with. And, people, I enjoy working with friends, to be very honest. If I was given a choice, I'd always work with friends. So, because it's just, you can cut the crap and you can come straight to the point. You can connect from where you had left the last time, and it's just easier. There's a
Right.
level of trust that takes time to build generally.
True, true. Makes sense. So, like I mentioned, OTT has seen a splurge, and it's not wrong to say that right now that's what everyone's watching. But for someone who's worked for all three different platforms and continues to work for all three different platforms, what do you think sets apart OTT apart from the fact that obviously we get the freedom to do what we want because we don't have a lot of barriers on that. What do you think sets apart OTT as a platform? And because right now, what I say is that we as viewers are trying to make it look different than it is, but at the end of the day, it is always about content. So
Mhm.
yeah, so
I
what
think,
what do you
I
have to
mean,
say to
more than I think a lot has been spoken about this topic about how OTT is different and what are the different things that people are trying on OTT. But I feel that the major difference is that because the viewing experience is very different. When you're watching it on a phone, on a even on a television per se, because you're watching it at a certain given time when you are comfortable, when you are in the space to watch something. You
Right,
decide on it. It's not like, oh, I was just browsing some channel and I saw this and I. It's not like that. You are in the space where you sit down and you're like, oh, I want to watch something interesting. I want to watch something of this genre. Now it's even that I want to watch something in horror. I want to watch a light rom-com, or I want to watch a thriller. And then you go to a website
right,
and then you choose a show. So which is why it's more focused, and that gives us the opportunity to go subtle, to dig
right,
deeper, to do minute things. Otherwise, generally in films and mostly in television, content is very macro. They don't go micro. They don't. It's not very layered. You can't afford to be very layered because there's so many distractions. But with this, you can, because people have enough time to invest in it, and if they miss out on something, they can always go back and check on it, stuff like that. So, and people are watching it mostly on a phone, on a headphone, or something. So there is a direct connection that is different.
right, right. Makes sense. So, no interview with you is ever going to be complete without asking if there's ever going to be a tripling season next, if there's ever going to be permanent roommates next. These are two questions I think everyone has who's ever seen it. So, if there's any ray of hope that you have your fans
There is
have for your
because we've
fans,
been because of the lockdown, especially, we've always wanted to do another season of Tripling, but because the situation that the world went into suddenly, that sort of, went for a toss. But now, as things are opening up, we've started talking on what genre and when we can do it and what zone we want to take the next season in. Uh, Thankfully, we've never done a tripling or a permanent roommates because it's popular, so we should do another season. We've always done it because, okay, we have a story in mind, you want to do another season, and then we do it. So the intent has always been, because we have a story, we should tell it, rather than because it's popular, let's cash on it. We never did that.
Right.
I'm glad it's been like that so far. So now that it's been a while since season 2 of Tripling and Permanent Roommates has happened, we've also started, getting a bit of withdrawal as to we need to visit those characters again. And
Right.
so inshallah it'll happen next year. Definitely it has to happen. So yeah.
All right. So, talking about the lockdown, obviously it's been difficult on everyone, but I want to ask, how has your lockdown been for someone who's turned new parents, for someone who has work going on? So, what has it been like for you and Ita, if I might ask?
It's been good. Yeah. Thankfully, we've managed to mostly stay indoors, not step out too much unless it's very necessary. In the middle, there were a couple of months when Ekta and the baby had gone to Jammu, to their native place, because I was about to shoot for this show, and also I had started meeting people again. So we were again getting worried as to if I should be around the child while this is happening. So thankfully, we got to do that, and now both of them are back and they're here. So yeah. Otherwise, it's been a great experience. I don't think we would have ever gotten to spend this much time with each other if the lockdown hadn't happened. Especially during the last phase of pregnancy, or the first few months of the baby, I wouldn't have gotten enough time generally. But this was like a forced vacation, and it ended up being a great one.
All right. Cool. Sounds great. I think that's about that. Thank you so much for talking to us and all the
Thank
very
you.
best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
Pleasure.
you. Thank you.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.